Oof. Wow. It's 5:06 in the morning. 5:06 a.m. There's your proof. All right, there's your proof. We start off our day with gratitude and a little bit of patriotism. I love the USA. I'm born in the USA. I'm going to stay. Ha ha! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. Ah, lady. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, good morning. Welcome to your day. It's Friday. And let's get to it. Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. Coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun. In the solar system, which resides in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. Our local group in the Virgo cluster, Laniakea supercluster, the known universe somewhere within, contained in the information and wavelength of the yet to be plumbed and undiscovered, unfathomed multiverse of possibilities. Choo-choo? No, it's not a choo-choo. That's an electric train. Oh, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome to your Friday. It's Live and Learn, the Gratitude Show, where we format our day with gratitude and blessings. About 5 years ago, I started a daily gratitude list, and it's made the biggest impact on me. I now have a better perspective, a deeper purpose, and a modicum of peace. It's really, been very helpful. And this person here could have used the help, and I took it. I do the gratitude list in a non-traditional way. I don't even know what the traditional way is. All I know I heard through the grapevine I don't do it right. Oh well. So that's what she said. I start off my gratitude list with what I call the Foundation 8. And I do it as not to... I don't repeat myself for content's sake. I do a little bit. Sure, why not? This is a show, a TV show. It's a morning show on YouTube. It's free. It's lo-fi. The production costs are pretty low. I mean, I have a stuffed animal, a Pikachu that writes all my show notes and the script. So it's like there's only so much you can trust a stuffed animal, for content. Oh boy. I am so grateful and blessed and looking forward to the weekend. And so I start off my gratitude list with what I call the Foundation 8. It started off as 5, grew to 6, blossomed to 8. There's room to grow. There's room for more, of course. And so I know me, and I needed the white belt karate studio approach. You got to do your katas. What are katas? Kata. It's a repeated exercise so you can develop a muscle memory. So doing this Foundation 8 is to establish an emotional, mental, and spiritual muscle memory where I can where I can just get some traction on this and hopefully succeed. Guess what? It worked. So buttons, his mom says. She also says live and learn. This show is dedicated to my mom, Maureen O'Sullivan, who used to say to me all the time, live and learn, kid, live and learn. She passed away last July, and my life has forever changed. Thank you, Mom. So I start off my gratitude list with the Foundation 8. I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I elaborate and I build on that. Usually on Fridays, I do something called Apolitically Incorrect. I used to have a really big political acumen. I used to give a shit. I used to have a fierce political opinion. I used to be very educated on things and issues and punditries. I used to watch Meet the Press every Sunday at 10:30 on NBC, especially during the Tim Russert days. That was a long time ago now. I used to listen to NPR every day, National Public Radio, and the magazine shows like On Point, the Connection, Weekend Edition, Wait, Don't Tell Me, the NPR News Quiz. And I kind of took the Buddhist advice over all of that. Buddha said, you have to do something about your attachments. So I did. I let go of such things. I'll come back years later, and stuff like NPR is it's so biased, it's not even funny. That there's no room for conservative voices. I have room for conservative voices inside of me. How am I supposed to accept that as valid out of any news organizations that purposely exclude conservative voices? I'm like, there's several levels of wrong. Seriously, that's gatekeeping. That is gatekeeping. That's the first thing, sissy progressives fucking bitch about Star Wars and fucking Doctor Who and the fucking Doctor's Trek. And I said that on purpose. And I said sissy, on purpose too. Because I didn't say the bundle of sticks words. I'm not going to use that word. That's pretty, yeah. I'm not British. I stopped smoking cigarettes, almost 20 years ago. So buttons. So I used to have, so during the election cycle in late 2024 last year, we started off with apolitically incorrect. And, it's just something to talk about, a little different. So what's the future of apolitically incorrect now that we're in the new administration? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. It's weird. I mean, I am not a Trumper. I am not a MAGA. In a word, I kind of don't care. I got more faith in this regime than I do the Biden administration or the potential Kamala Harris administration. Holy shit. Did you see the unedited CBS thing from 60 Minutes? You wanted to vote that person without primaries?
Next stop, Quincy Center.
Seriously. Y'all need a smack in the face. And I'm a pacifist. Gee. And with the US aid thing, and that's mind-blowing. It's just, don't worry, you'll get your turn in 12 years. People will be sick of this, American opulence, and you'll let the Chinese back in, in the power through the liberal progressives, Don't worry, they got conservative Republicans too. Trust me, it's all it's turtles all the way down. There's an active ingredient in this show. It's called satire. One thing I'm a little sad about is that how progressive liberals, lefties give up. I mean, I'm actually sad to see basically all of my real life friends who are progressive and left leaning, they left Twitter, they left X. And I think that was the wrong move. But who am I to say? Don't do anything that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. That's what she said. Okay. Blah. It's just... It's an unsafe space. And the world is. Oh, holy shit. You want to let sissies and women lead, and this is what we got. You get a backlash. Like this. Here's one for you. President Trump signed an executive order banning trans women from biological women's sports. Do I have an opinion? No. Because everything becomes weaponized. You become anti this and phobic that, and it's more of... I use two examples of... It's a shame that the government had to come in and make a mandate and regulate. I look at the mid to late 1980s when a Democrat's wife, Senator Al Gore's wife Tipper, headed up this thing called the Parents Music Resource Center, the PMRC, and objectifying there was the Filthy 15. There's a list of music and bands that should be banned, taken off the airwaves, restricted, censored, because of their impact. Think of the children. And what happened was, instead of having the government regulate something, there was a self-regulation within the music industry. The music industry decided to self-regulate by putting a sticker on the packaging of the cover of the albums, cassettes, and compact discs available to sale. It said explicit lyrics, parental advisory, black and white. You know what I mean? It's famous. It's iconic. Great design. And before that too, in the 1950s, say 1955, there were the Senate hearings about comic books. It was started with Dr. Frederick Wortham's Seduction of the Innocent, where he's claiming that these comic books, these fictions, are exposing children to unpatriotic, unhealthy ideals. Basically, this is where the whole idea of Batman and Robin are gay-coded came from. That there was something sinister going on there. And with horror comics, zombie comics, vampire, bloodshed, violence, disrespect for authority, police, and stuff like that. So the comic book industry self-regulated. They adopted the Comic Code Authority seal of approval. And so ended the golden age in 1955 of comics. The horror comics went away. Really, actually, they were reformatted up into a magazine style size, and they were sold not on the spinner racks, set kind of a little away from the funny books for the kids. So the comic book industry self-regulated. Now, these are just two examples. But women's sports didn't have that because of the whole, push for modernity, no turning back, no all doubling down. There is no agreement, there is no concession, there is no negotiation. We are right, you are wrong. We are left, we are right, you are wrong. And it doesn't address And it doesn't address, like, I don't have the right to say anything about it. I'm not a parent. I'm not my alphabet and letters are I for incel and A for asexual, I guess, because I'm an incel. And G for gooner. And B for boomer. Those are my alphabet letters. Right?
Next stop, North Quincy.
Left. But there was just... You have to agree to be... It's like you have to agree to be stupid. Like, let's... oh, wow. Yeah, sure, this is America. You should be free to be who you want to be, man. Woman. Anywhere in between, I guess. Jeez. Who am I to judge? I get judged all the time. It ain't fun. It ain't cool. Stressful. Provokes anxiety. You know what I mean? And whatever. But the fact that, like, this couldn't be self-regulated, you couldn't have. There couldn't have been a voluntary division of sports. Where's the sportsmanship that you can, enter this arena thoroughly? You've outmatched your competition, and it's, I don't know.
Entering North Quincy.
And it's strictly a progressive lefty quandary mess. And look at other parts of the world too. I always come back to, what's the Muslim world's opinion of this? Aren't their opinions just as valid? There's more of them in the world than there are of us. What do the Chinese think? I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. Oh, boy. But yeah,
Next stop, JFK UMass.
And, I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. I just think that's, I don't have an opinion. I don't want to have an opinion. It's safer just is it safer not to have an opinion? I don't care. I don't know. I didn't mean... What does this have to do with me? How does this, have anything to do with me finding a wife or a girlfriend? Or... or my happiness, or my existence. It doesn't. But here, here's the needy activist part of culture once again, begging you to, and leveraging you to see things their way, or else. But yeah, it's weird. Wow. And I love my lefty friends, my real life progressive friends. I've known them for a long time. And now on Twitter X, it's nothing but it's a fucking garbage fire anyway. It's social media. That you gave up like that because you've let women and sissies fucking lead you. I don't know. I got nothing against women or sissies. Jeez, you ever hear of Achilles? There you go. Rob Halford from Judas Priest. I don't know. This is just because I don't want to be on fucking TV. Oh, we've got a gotcha moment on you. You said the wrong thing about the wrong people. You said the wrong thing about the left people. I mean, and again, it's like I come back to me, and it's like, what does this have anything to do with me, my existence, and my life? You know, I mean, how are you helping me? What do I have to fucking? I don't fucking. Yeah, I care. I do care. I care about people, humans. People don't suffer. And it's called compassion fatigue. It's a real thing. It's like when you hit the wall of apathy. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Social contagion is a real thing. Mind viruses have existed a lot longer than these trendy, hot, cause celebs. Yeah. Mob think, group think, But I'm grateful and I'm blessed that I have the wisdom to see through it and beyond it and above it and below it, beside it, behind it. Well, happy Friday all the same. Tonight, programming notes. I'll be sending a community note tab post and a reminder on Twitter. 5 p.m. tonight, U.S. Eastern. 5 p.m. U.S. Eastern tonight. I'm hanging out with Wakazashi's Tea House. Gray, the Japanese AI. We're just going to be talking comic books for as long as we want. I mean, it's Friday night. It's his Saturday morning. It'll be 7 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, where Gray lives. Then tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern, I'll be on Wes's Thinking Critical's Comics Aficionados, talking about, you guessed it, comic books. Didn't read a lot of comics this week. It happens. Then Saturday night, 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern. I'll send community posts for all of these and Twitter, X tweets, sheets, whatever you call them these days.
JFK UMass.
I'll be on Bandito Bane's Geeks Talking Geek at 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern, Saturday night. And then Sunday, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern in the afternoon, my very own weekly show, my live cast, the Super Sully Sunday stream, where I'll be talking about comic books. And what? Yeah, so I got 3 shows to be on. 4, counting my own. I'm on YouTube 7 days a week. Oh, gosh. It's kind of fun. But yeah. Apolitically Incorrect Friday. Here at the Live and Learn, the Gratitude Show. I'm grateful and blessed I remain so. I'm so grateful and blessed for the weekend, to have a job, that I have a weekend, that I don't have a second job. I don't need one yet. Things could change. Maybe I should look around my new neighborhood. Be like, that'll cut into my YouTube. But,
Next stop, Andrew.
boy, oh boy. That's about it. Happy Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Some people don't. Some people can't. Some people have 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I know. I used to have 2 jobs for several years. I used to have 1 day off. I was lucky for that. I don't have to work doubles anymore. I'm so grateful and blessed for that. And I don't have to, it's hard enough working 1 job. Imagine leaving 1 job, going to another job. How tired you are. And there is my childhood bedroom. There we go. The old neighborhood. Indeed. So if you have a weekend, well, tune in. We'll be on the YouTubes, being geeky. Looking forward to sleeping in. I'm always grateful and blessed for a good night's sleep. I was out by like 7:30 last night. I slept straight through till about 2 a.m. where I had to get up and pee. So here we go. Maybe sometimes, I think it's still, I had like at least 6 hours or more uninterrupted sleep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, yeah. I was
Entering Andrew.
You want control of your life. Start with your sleep. Get control of your sleep schedule. Then control your diet. And then have a gratitude
No
list.
smoking, please.
Write them down. And it has an amazing power over you. To count your blessings, wow, it just gives you perspective. You focus on what you have instead of focusing on what you covet and what you're angry about. And that's where the intrinsic switch happens. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend.
Next stop.
Subscribe.
Broadway.
If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. Smash that like button. It really helps the algorithm suggest our little program to the great, YouTube audience of the world. And keep an eye out in the community posts for the links for the for the different shows I'll be on all weekend. I'm blessed and grateful for that, to have friends all over the world in a way. Wow. And that we get to come together at this coffee table of the internet and hang out and talk about our hobbies. It's nice. All right. Well, you have a wonderful day. Keep going. You got this. Once your head's in the right place, things get better. Can't make any promises. I can just tell you, all I can do is tell you my story. All right. Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. And we will see you with more
Entering
videos. All right.
Broadway.
Ciao. Bye-bye.